Welcome back, fellow fans of Clash intellectual property. It is your host Galadon, and in today's brief video I've got a lot to cover. Obviously, Clash Mini has recently announced that it is being canceled. This is a beta game based upon the Clash characters from Clash of Clans, and there were 3 games announced at about the same time: Clash Mini, Clash Quest, and Clash Heroes. Now, Clash Quest is already dead and gone. Its beta started in April of 2021 and ended in August of 2022. Clash Mini's beta started in November of 2021, making it, by my calculations anyway, the longest running beta game in Supercell's history, and this is part of the reason that people are so upset. Now, there's a special place in my heart for the Clash Mini content creators because there were many of them that were hoping this game would go global and perhaps maybe even it would launch their content creating career. That's a rough thing to see it just go away in an instant, in a heartbeat, to wake up one day and know that the game you love to play and make content around is going to be gone. Now, the good news is many of these creators have other games to back up, or they've just discovered their talent making content and will make content about a different game, maybe even a non-Supercell game. But let's talk a little bit about why Clash Mini got canceled. I will admit, and I'm not gloating, that I did predict this would happen way back in October of 2022. The simple answer is Supercell only wants to release globally games that they believe are going to be billion-dollar blockbusters. That is the history of Supercell. They want games people will literally play for years and that they see potential revenue in the billions for. They obviously did not have the numbers to support that here. And part of the reason, in my opinion, is the fact that this game was based upon auto chess. Now, personally, I'm not a fan of auto chess, part of the reason that I never really cared for the game that much. But I think in the big picture, you have to look at the other billion-dollar blockbusters for Supercell and realize that usually these games are really original. They are very different and unique, and there just aren't a lot of other games out there that are similar. And in the contrast, Clash Mini had a lot of other games out there that are relatively similar as far as the mechanics are concerned. Now, that being said, there are things I absolutely loved about Clash Mini, like the music and the characters, the animations. The art was incredible, and the game saw such huge evolutionary changes throughout the 2 years of beta in efforts to make it successful. Unfortunately, during those same 2 years, you had players and content creators get really invested into the game only to have it torn out from under them. And this leads me to a moment of introspection where I have to realize that perhaps I was biased against Clash Mini and all Supercell beta games because of the history that Supercell has. I loved Smashland, okay? That was a game I really wanted to see go global, so I can understand those players and content creators that are talking the same way about Clash Mini that I did about Smashland. And then there were other games out there like Everdale, like Rush Wars, that were fun, seemed interesting, but got canceled because, well, they weren't going to be a billion-dollar baby for Supercell. And here's the harsh reality. It's been 5 years since Supercell has released a game globally. Their revenue is dropping year over year, and we have to realize that Supercell is owned by a publicly held company, Tencent, so profits are going to be important. That being said, however, the Clash game teams have always focused on making games that people love. They love to play games themselves, and I think that is a big part of the success of this company as a whole. So, Clash Mini is being saved. It's true, the game is going to end up somehow, some way, we don't know exactly how yet, within Clash Royale, another billion-dollar blockbuster of Supercell's that people love or love to hate, or hate to love, which I'm a little bit of all of those. We have to wait and see how that is going to work out, and of course, we also have to wait and see about Clash Heroes. Other games like MoCo and Squad Busters are out there. I think the pressure is being felt at Supercell. They do need to release a game globally, and these long betas, they're just not ideal for gaming companies or the gaming community. Now, I have high hopes for Clash Heroes. As a former really avid and active World of Warcraft player, I would love to see a dungeon crawler MMORPG style game come with Clash IP, and I think that's possibly where Clash Heroes is headed. Let me know what you guys think. Hashtag Save Clash Mini means it's going to be in Clash Royale. And thank you for watching all the way to the end of the episode. You are the true hashtag Galadon. Now get out there, make the best of the rest of your day, week, month, and year, be kind to other people, animals, and the planet. And I'll see you all back here again tomorrow for more full attacks and not terminated betas.
Galadon, they should make it Clash Mini Me. Like a mini you, a mini me, right?